Good morning, Zealand. I'm Caroline.
And I'm Ethan.
And we're here with your morning announcements. Thank you to everyone who donated food and money toward this year's food drive class competition. Your donations of over $300 and over 1,000 food items will help 55 Zealand families to have a nice Thanksgiving meal. The winners of the class competition are first place, Mrs. Skaggs First Hour with 8 items donated per student.
Wow. Great job, Mrs. Skaggs.
I know, rocking it. Second place, Mrs. Garcia's First Hour with 3.7 items per student. And third place, Mrs. DeMarce's First Hour with 3.5 items per student. Each of these classes will get to celebrate with a breakfast party soon. Honorable, yes, breakfast is the most important meal of the day, Ethan.
Serving it up Gary's way.
Oh my God. Yes. Honorable mention goes to the following First Hour classes for having over 2 items donated per student. Mr. Valdez, Mrs. Smith, Mr. Burrs, Mrs. Start, Mr. Jelazinski, Mrs. Opperly, and Mr. Skaggs. Thanks again to everyone who donated.
Good job, everybody. The Ducks Pond is ready for the football state championship game, and they will stay open until 6 p.m. on Tuesday, so everyone can get their Ducks clothing, car flags, and more for the drive to the Ford. Any questions, please call 748-4555 or email them at duckspond@zps.org.
Finally, we will have a brief send-off assembly this afternoon to pump up for the Ducks trip to Ford Field.
Pump up the
jams.
jams.
Pump it up.
That-
The beat. Okay. Anyways,
Throwback.
TBT on a Tuesday. Sports. The combined East-West girls swimming and diving team placed 7th in the state finals this past weekend. Morgan Bullock finished first in the 100 butterfly. Janice Everest finished second in the 100 breaststroke. Claire Mewson, Everest, Bullock, and Paige Hoovey finished 4th in the 200 medley relay.
The Zealand/Jenison combined hockey team competed in a tournament in Ann Arbor this past weekend, winning their first game against Gabriel Richard 5-4. In the championship game, they lost to Gibraltar Carlson 7-4. Scoring goals for the team were Clayton Borgter with 2, Joel Clark with 1, and Tyler Highbor had 1 assist.
Great job, boys. The Ducks varsity football team punched their ticket for a trip to Ford Field to play in the state championship game against Flint Powers. In toughy snowy conditions this past Saturday, the Ducks' offensive machine wasn't hampered at all.
Not at all.
As they scored 46 points, holding the Hawks of Forest Hills Eastern to only 8. Darius Parisi had 100.
Parisi?
Yeah, I haven't been practicing that the past 5 minutes and still screwed it up. I had 110 rushing yards offensively and the interception on defense, with Dakota Gurink adding 96 yards on the ground. Tyler Thompson had 72 rushing yards, yeah, there you go, to go with a pick 6 on defense. Riley Brinks and Zach Van Valkenburg led the defense with 7 tackles apiece.
That's a lot of tackles.
It is. Great job, boys.
We at ZHS Video have been working hard and have many new videos for you to watch. Check out our stuff at youtube.com/ZHSvideo.
And when you're on youtube.com/ZHSvideo, you should make sure to look for any videos starring Ethan and myself, because they're the best ones.
Yeah, they are, and Josh there, because like we said, this is an announcement show, not a roast session.
Not a roast. He's in the room with us, so we got to be nice to him.
Josh is great. Josh is a good guy.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
His videos, pretty good.
Pretty solid. Pretty solid.
Subpar to ours. Only ours, though, but, you know,
Yeah,
it's
but
whatever.
It's tight.
Yeah, it's aight. It's aight.
You know, it's pretty tight. Also, go check out Adele's new album because it's really good. It's really good.
Okay, anyways, that's it for the show today. Everyone have a great Thanksgiving break, and remember, Zealand,
Be nice.